Hey everyone! Today on Classic Action Figures, we are going to be taking a look at a couple of different direct service Playmobil sets. These sets are all part of the history collection of figures and playsets from Playmobil. We have set 6488, which has 3 Egyptian soldiers and it costs $8.99. We also have set 6490, which has 3 Roman soldiers and it also costs $8.99. And finally, we have set 6491, the Roman Tribune, which costs $2.99. All of these sets come in a bag, so there's no box, and also they are not available in retail stores. I ordered them directly from the Playmobil website here in the US. Let's take a look at the 3 Egyptian soldiers first. All 3 figures have a unique hairstyle. Let's start with this one. This figure comes with a nice blue chest piece with some yellow and violet accents on it. He also has a nice painted detail of what looks like a feathered band of some sort. It's a really cool decoration. You can also see some cool paint details on the front of his shorts. I like the tan color that they use for these figures to make them look more like Egyptians. Let me put on his accessories. There's a couple of golden bracelets, and I'll put one on each arm. Unfortunately, there are no instructions or pictures for these sets, so I'm using the website picture as a guide. Finally, each figure comes with a shield, and this one in particular also has a curved sword or capeche. The back of the figure doesn't have any paint details whatsoever. I wish it had something on the back because it looks a little bit too plain for me. The second figure has some stubble on his face and a mean look to him. He has a nice white chest piece with some blue and gold accents. The back of the figure does have a truly great golden scale pattern. There's also a nice gold accent for the belt and some details on the front of the pants. I especially like the beetle logo on his chest. The sandals on this figure are different than the ones on the other 2 soldiers. He comes with a pointy helmet, his shield with the cool beetle symbol, and a battle axe. You can also place 2 bracelets on him. These bracelets are different than the ones from the previous figure. Finally, the third figure also has an angry looking face, and he has a blue chest piece with a gold accent and a white beetle insignia on the front. He also has a golden decoration on the back. He has a nicely sculpted belt or sash on his waist, and you have to place a little holster for his dagger. You also have to place a headband for his hair. He also comes with the same shield as the 2 other figures and a long golden spear. Let's take a look at all 3 figures with their weapons. These figures really do look great. I especially like that they each have individual weapons and that they all look different from each other, not only in their clothing, but also on their hairstyles and accessories. Okay, now let's take a look at the 3 Roman soldiers. The first one is the Standardbearer, and he comes with a fantastic looking silver print on the front. His basic tunic is done in red, and there are some sculpted silver shoulder pads on him. He also has a brown belt with a holster for his sword, and there's also some painted detail of the groin protector. He also has some nicely sculpted army sandals. Now, because he's the Standardbearer, he's also wearing an animal skin over his helmet, and in this case, it's a lion. There's also a sculpted detail of the lion skin on his chest as well. The Standardbearer comes with a sword and a decorated standard with the eagle and the SPQR letters. This roughly translates to the Senate and People of Rome. Finally, it also has a laurel wreath at the very top of the standard. The next figure is just a basic Roman soldier. He has blonde hair and a silver helmet. The details on his chest armor are all done in a silver metallic color. He's also wearing a red tunic and you can see some shoulder pads that were sculpted in a leathery brown color. He also comes with a belt with a front holster for the sword. He also has his square shield and his heavy javelin, which is called the pilum. The shield in particular is really awesome looking, and there's a handle on it that allows the figure to carry it facing forwards or to his side. Finally, he also comes with a clear plastic stand. This really isn't necessary, but it's a great detail to include. The last figure on the set is the Imperial Roman officer, who has a plumed helmet with the plumes that go from side to side. The helmet is done in the same silver color as the ones from the two other Roman soldiers. He also has a differently decorated silver chest piece, and his shoulder pads and sandals are the same as the ones on the Standardbearer. The weapons for him are the same as the ones of the basic Roman soldier, which is the pilum, the scutum, and the gladius. He also comes with the same clear plastic stand. The final figure I got was the Roman Tribune, or the commander. He has black hair, and he seems to have the same face as the Roman officer from the 3-pack set. However, he has a differently decorated chest piece with some silver accents on the front. He's wearing a white tunic and has a red belt with a holster for his gladius. He also comes with a red cape that can be clipped around from the front. There are some basic details sculpted on the back. And he comes with his yellow plumed helmet and a round shield, also called a clipis. The shield is decorated with a yellow and red motif. And he also has a long spear, which is called the asta, which is about twice his height in length. Let's take a look at all of these figures all together now. So overall, I really like all of these figures. These are great army builders at a very affordable price. I got all of these 7 figures for just over $20. I will also be getting some more Roman and Egyptian chariots, boats, and figures in the future. Anyway, that is it for my review. Stay tuned for more Playmobil reviews here on Classic Action Figures. And until next time, take it easy.